Hello friends, welcome to Learner's Planet. Friends, this is our 7th session for mensuration, that is area and volume, right? In the previous session, we discussed some problems based on mensuration and percentages. In this session, we'll be taking some more topics, some more problems based on area and volume. So let's begin the session, and I would recommend you to have your paper and pen with you. Try to solve the problems on your own, then match your answer and solution with mine, right? So let's begin the session. And now friends, let's take some problems based on volume of a cuboid. Now the capacity of a tank of dimensions, this is, we have to find out the answer in liters. Now what is 1 liter? That is 10 centimeter into 10 centimeter into 10 centimeter, that is 1000 cubic centimeter, that is 1 liter, right? So what we do is we find out the answer, that is the volume in centimeters. First of all, in cubic centimeters. So first of all, let's convert meters into centimeters. So it's 8 into 6 into 2.5 into 10 raised to power 6. That is 2 zeros from here, 2 zeros from here, and 2 zeros from here. Now this is the conversion of this volume into this volume, which was in meters, now in meter cube, now it is in centimeter cube, right? So now 8 into 6 into 2.5, that is 120 into 10 is to power 6 cc. Now 1000 cc is 1 liter, so I divide it by 1000. So what I'll be getting? 120 into 10 is to power 3 liters. Okay, so 120, after that 3 zeros, so 120 after that 3 zero. That means this much liters is the capacity of the tank. Okay, just remember this, 1 liter is 1000 cubic centimeter, that is 1000 cc, right? Now find the surface area of a 10 centimeter into 4 centimeter into 3 centimeter brick. Always be careful that the units should be same, right? In this case it's same, so directly you can multiply. What is the surface area of a brick? That is 2 lb bh lh, right? This is length, this is breadth, this is height, right? You just put the value in this formula, you will be getting the answer. That is, this brick is actually in cuboidal shape, and this is the formula for surface area of a cuboid, right? So I just put the value 2 times 10 into 4, that is 40, plus 4 into 3, 12, plus 10 into 3, 30, right? So it's 40 plus 30, 70, plus 12 is 82. 82 into 2 is 164, and the unit of area will be in square units. So it is square centimeter, right? So it's clear, simple formula you have to apply. Now a cistern 6 meter long and 4 meter wide contains water up to depth of 1 meter 25 centimeter. The total area of the wet surface is. Now friends, how to approach this question? See, there are 6 surfaces in a cuboid, right? 1, opposite side of it 2, then 3, then 4, then this is 5, and 6 is on the opposite side. Now if the tank is filled up to depth of 1 meter 25 centimeter, that means somewhere till here, because the total height of the tank is not given to us, right? So we assume that the tank is filled up some around here. Now what will happen? All the surfaces will get wet except the top surface, right? That means this area from inside will not get wet, right? So what, in all 5 surfaces will get wet, right? So we have to find out the area of 5 surfaces. Now this length is 4 and this length is 6, right? So this 4 and this 6 will not get wet except it, or all the other surfaces will get wet, right? So what is the area of the bottom? That is 6 into 4, plus what is the area of this? That is 4 into this 1 meter 25 centimeter is 5 by 4 meter, and the same on the opposite side. So 2 times 4 into 5 by 4. Similarly, this length is 6 and this length is 5 by 4 from the two sides. So it is 2 into 6 into 5 by 4. Only this surface is we are counting once only, because only the bottom of the tank will get wet, right? So it is 24 plus it's 10 plus 15, so in all it is 49 meter square. Okay, just be very careful that the top surface will not get wet. I hope you are getting me. Now let's try this question. The edges of a cuboid are in the ratio 1 is to 2 is to 3 and its surface area is 88 square centimeter. What is the volume of cuboid? So the edges ratio is 1 is to 2 is to 3. That means we assume the edges are x, 2x and 3x. Now what is the formula for surface area of a cuboid? That is 2 times LB plus BH plus LH. That is 2 times x into 2x plus 2x into 3x plus x into 3x, and that is given to us as 88, right? So it's 2x square plus 6x square plus 3x square is 88 by 2, that is 44. So 11x square is 44, x square is 4, x is equal to 2. That means the sides are 2, 4 and 2 3s are 6. That means the volume will be product of the sides, that is L into B into H. That means 6 4s are 24, 24 into 2, 48 centimeter cube. Quite simple. I hope you are clear. Now let's see this question. How many bricks each measuring the sides of the bricks is given to us will be needed to build a wall. The dimension of wall is also given to us. We have to find out the number of bricks to construct this wall with this bricks. Okay, now whenever you have to find out the number, what you can do is just divide the bigger volume by the smaller volume. Now here the bigger volume is of wall and the smaller volume is of bricks, right? So it's volume of wall by volume of one brick, right? Now what important thing over here is all of them should be in the same unit, right? Here the dimensions of wall is given are given to us in meters, but the dimension of brick is in centimeter. Okay, so just convert either meter to centimeter or centimeter to meter. So volume of wall will be 8 meter, that is 8 into 100 centimeter. Then 6 meter is width, so 6 into 100 centimeter, then it is already in centimeters. So this is length into breadth into height, and all of them are in centimeters, right? Now what is the volume of a brick? That volume of the brick is 25 into 11.25 into 6, right? So just simply solve it, you'll be getting your answer. That is 4 2s are 8, 8 8s are 64. That is 6400 bricks. Okay, so whenever you have to find out the number, you just divide the bigger volume by the smaller volume. Instantly you will be getting your answer. And be very clear that all the dimensions should be in the same unit. Okay, then only you will be getting a nullify unit. Otherwise, if it is in meter cube and it is in centimeter cube, then your answer will be wrong. Okay. Now, in this question, if the areas of the three adjacent faces of a cuboidal box are 120 square centimeter, 72 square centimeter and 60 square centimeter respectively, then find the volume of the box. Now friends, in this question, we are given the area of the faces. Okay. Now, suppose we assume that area of this face is 120, area of this face is 72 and area of this face is 60, right? So this is what length into height, that is length into breadth, and it is breadth into height. Okay, so length into height is 120, length into breadth is 72, breadth into height is 60. So if we multiply all of them, what will be getting? L square into B square into H square is equal to 120 into 72 into 60, right? And what we have to find out, that is volume of the box. That means we have to find out the value in L into B into H. What is the volume? That is LBH. So if I take square root of both the sides, I'll be instantly getting the value of volume, that is LBH, right? So LBH is equal to square root of this. Now what this data is? 12 into 6 into 72 into 100, right? So it is 72 square. So if I take 72 outside, then from 100 I can take 10. So LBH is 720 cubic centimeter. I hope you are clear. That is the volume of the box. Let's see this question now. The perimeter of one face of a cube is 20 centimeter. Its volume must be. Now in the cube all the 6 faces are same, right? And on in a particular face all the 4 sides are, or we can say edges are, of the same length. Now if the perimeter of one face is 20 centimeter, that means the length of each edge will be 20 by 4, that is 5 centimeter, right? Now the length of one edge is 5 centimeter, then volume will be what? That is 5 cube, that is 125 centimeter cube, that is side cube, nothing else. Okay, no paperwork is required at all. It's a very basic question. Now in this question, if the numbers representing volume and surface area of a cube are equal, then the length of the edge of the cube in terms of unit of measurement will be. Now friends, we are given that the numeric value of volume and surface area is of this cube is equal. That means numeric value of volume will be L cube, that is side cube, and that is equal to surface area, that is 6L square. Okay, so L is equal to 6, as simple as that. No paperwork is required at all. I hope you are clear. Unit may be any, maybe centimeter, maybe meter, whatever, but the numeric value of the side will be L, that is 6, right? Now, a rectangular box measures internally 1.6 meter long. This is the breadth and this is depth. The number of cubical blocks, each of edge 20 centimeter, that can be packed inside the box. That means further we have to find out the number of cubical blocks. As we have discussed earlier, whenever we have to find out the number, just divide the bigger volume by the smaller volume, right? So, number of cubical blocks is volume of this rectangular box divided by volume of this cubical blocks, and they should always be in the same units. Now it is 1.6 meter, that means 160 centimeter. This is 1 meter broad, that means 100 centimeter, and this is 60, which is already in centimeter. This is the volume of the rectangular box. Now if we divide this volume by the volume of this cubical block, so age of cubical block is 20 centimeter. So volume will be, that is a side cube, or we can say H cube, that is 20 into 20 into 20, right? Okay, just simply solve it. So it's 40 into 3. 120 cubes will be 120 cubes can be packed inside that rectangular box. Okay, very simple. Now in this question, 3 cubes of iron whose edges are 6, 8 and 10 centimeter respectively are melted and formed into a single cube. The edge of the new cube formed is. Friends, when one body is converted to the other, or when one 3D shape is converted to the other, only the surface area changes. there is no change in the volume unless until there is a loss of maybe metal or maybe matter of which it is formed, right? So unless until it is given that any loss is there, you have to assume that the volume remains same if we convert one shape into the other here. Okay, so in this case, three cubes are there, and we are given their length of their edges. So first of all, we have to find out individual's volume, and that individual volumes, if we add them, that will be the volume of the new cube, right? So the volume of this cube will be 6 cube, then it will be 8 cube, then it will be 10 cube, right? So it's 216 plus 512 plus 1000. So that is 1728, right? And this is the volume of the new cube which is formed, right? So this is actually L cube, that is side cube, that is volume of new cube. I assume the length of the edge of the new cube is L. So L cube will be 1728. That means L will be 12. That is the cube root of 1728. And we are asked about the edge of the new cube. So that will be 12 centimeter. I hope you are clear. Now friends, let's see this question. 5 equal cubes each of side 5 centimeter are placed adjacent to each other. The volume of the new solid formed will be. Now that new solid will be actually a cuboid. Now you just have to visualize the situation so we can find out the edges of the cuboid. I just draw a picture over here. Just wait for a moment. Now you can see that 5 cubes are kept adjacent to each other, right? Now now this is a cuboid that is formed, okay, after we just kept them adjacent to each other. Now this length will remain 5 centimeter and this length will remain 5 centimeter, but this length will be changed. Okay, now what that new length will be, that is 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25. Okay, so what will be the volume of the new solid? That is 5 into 5 into 25. That is 25 square, that is 625 cubic centimeter, right? So initially you can draw the picture, otherwise after practice it's not necessary, you can just visualize it, right? Now friends, let's see this question. A large cube is formed from the material obtained by melting three smaller cubes of 3, 4 and 5 centimeter size. What is the ratio of the total surface area of smaller cubes and the larger cube, right? First of all, I have already told you that if one body is converted to other, the volume is not lost, right? Unless until it is given to you. Okay, so first of all, let's find out the volume of the new cube, then only we can find out the surface area of the new cube, right? So what will be the volume? That is 3 cube plus 4 cube plus 5 cube, that is 27 plus 64 plus 125, right? The sum of these three datas will be the volume of the new cube. So that is 216, that is the volume of the new cube. That means this is volume, that means side of the new cube will be what? That is cube root of 216, that is 6, right? Now we have to find out the ratio of surface areas. Now what is the surface area of a cube? That is 6 into side square. Now first of all, we have to find out the surface area of individual this smaller cubes. So this is 6 into side square plus this is also 6 into side square and this is also 6 into side square divided by the surface area of the larger cube, that is 6 into side square. So 6 into 6 square, right? We can take 6 as common and cancel it from the numerator and denominator. I just doing it as it is, right? Not rewriting the statement. Now it is 9 plus 16 plus 25 by 36, right? So it's 50 by 36, or you can say 25 by 18. Clear? Now friends, let's say these simple questions. If the volume of two cubes are in the ratio 27:1, ratio of their ages is. Now volume is what? The cube of ages is the volume, that is side cube. So side cube is ratio of side cubes is 27:1. That means ratio of their sides will be cube root of them. So that is 3:1. No paperwork is required at all, right? Similarly, here we are asked about ratio of the surface area. So what will be the side ratio? That will be cube root of this, that is 2:3. And what will be the area? Area is in square unit. So if side is 2:3 ratio, that means the area it will be in square of them, that is 4:9. Okay, so no paperwork is required at all. Now friends, let's see this question. A circular well with a diameter of 2 meters is dug to a depth of 14 meters. What is the volume of the earth dug out? That means what we have to do, we have to find out the volume of this cylindrical well, right? Since the shape is circular and there is a depth, that means it is a cylinder, right? Now what is the diameter of the cylinder? That is 2 meters. So what will be the radius? That is 1, and height is 14. Okay, 14 centimeter. Now what is the formula for volume of the cylinder? That is pi r square h. Just put the value and get the answer. R square will be 1 only and h is 14. So it's 44 meter cube, right? Quite simple. I'm sorry, 44. Now, the volume of a right circular cylinder whose curved surface area is 2640 centimeter square and circumference of its base is 66 is. Now friends, what is the curved surface area? That is 2 pi RH, as I have already explained you in the basic sessions. So it's 2 pi RH is 2640, and circumference of the base, that means circumference of the circular portion, that is 2 pi r. So 2 pi r is 66. So we can get the value of h if we divide this expression by this expression. Okay, so h is equal to 240 by 6, that is 240 by 6, that is 40. Okay, so this is height of the cylinder. Now we have to find out the volume, that is pi r square h. Now 2 into 22 by 7 into r, that is 2 pi r is given to us as 66. So r is 21 by 2, right? So we get the value of r, we got the value of h. So just have to put the value in the formula pi r square h. So it's 22 by 7 into r square into h, right? Okay, just multiply these data and you will be getting your answer, right? If you wish to shorten the calculation, just see their unit digit is 0, which is there in all the cases. So in this case it's not there, so it's eliminated. Now just check the unit digit before 0. So it's 2 3s are 6, the unit digit is 6. So this is not the correct option, this is not the correct option, only this is the correct option. No need to multiply at all, right? What I have done over here, I eliminated 10 because in these all the three cases already 0 is there. So I counted or I calculated the tens digit. Okay, so that is 6. 2 3s are 6. This 2 into this 3 into this 1. So it's 2 3s are 6. So this will be the correct choice. So this is how you can save your time in examination. So without calculating, you can get the answer. Now alternatively, what you can do is, it's 2 pi r h is given to you as 2640. Do not calculate h, just calculate r, right? It's 2 into 22 by 7 into r is 66. Sorry, this is 22, this is 3. So r is 21 by 2, right? What you have to calculate, that is pi r square h. So what we can do, If we multiply r to this, what we will be getting? 2 pi r square h. So that is 2640 into 21 by 2. Just divide it by 2, both the sides. You will be getting the value of pi r square h, right? So pi r square h is 2640 into 21 by 2 by 2, right? So that is 660 into 21. Further, you can calculate the unit digit and eliminate the remaining option. Okay, 666 into 21 into 10. And the unit digit is further 6. I just eliminate this 10 because every option is having zeros at the unit place. So I'm calculating the tens digit. Okay, so in this case the tens digit is 6. So this will be the correct choice, right? Or you can go by any method. Friends, I hope you might have enjoyed the session. We will be taking more problems based on 2D and 3D shapes. Even we'll be taking complex problems also. So do revise this session and the previous sessions of mensuration. See you in the next session. Bye-bye.